I think we're good now.
I hope so. I hope so.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, like I said, we have Aiden and Rebecca TVT coming out for the first match. Both about 1,300 point top 8 master Terran players. Aiden apparently on Team SMI, although he does attend the University of Maryland, College Park. Aiden's
What's SMI
host.
stand for?
Um, Not exactly sure. Maybe somebody in chat could. I don't want to leave the lobby because it looks like everybody wants to go. Go, go, go.
Maybe it's Suck My Infester.
Aiden is the host, though, so we are waiting for him.
Okay. Now, is Rebecca a girl?
Um, I'm not too sure. I think Rebecca is actually new to the people
She's
making jokes in the
she's
chat about what
definitely
SMI is.
new. But I want to know, should we be saying she or he? Because I don't
Um,
want to. It could be like a just a dude trying to be funny, like Alicia.
yeah. Um, we could always be. Oh, now there's an echo.
Oh shit, it's me. I'm sorry. My cousin took his fucking headphones back. Piece of shit.
Oh, jeez. So here we go. Down here in the bottom right-hand corner of Akalon Wastes. Oh, my overlay. We have SMI, or I'm sorry, UMCPs. Aiden. Up here in the top left, representing Team 2 Pro. Newly acquired member to the team, but very good Terran player. We'll see how their TVT is. T2P Rebecca. So
Yes, let's first things first. We got to find out if this is a girl or a guy. That's to me. That's like the utmost priority here. Winter, please.
um,
A little intel.
maybe well,
How do you not have no clue? That's like the thing you find out. It's like so.
well, regardless of who they are, they'd probably beat me right now because it seems that Terran is pretty strong in Heart of the Swarm.
They are. They are. Did you see
Um,
the WCS the lineup over there at the round 8?
um, the round of 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 4 Terrans, 2 Zergs, 2 Protoss.
yeah, and there's ZVZs and PvPs going on right now or something, I believe.
And yeah, then TBTs to follow. I want to see that too. That roll over Soulkey.
Anyway, it seems like pretty standard openings so far coming out for both players in this mirror matchup. Almost identical. Raxes followed by Gases coming out. Um, both still making SCVs. Nobody going for any crazy proxy Raxes or anything like that. We do have Aiden's orbital coming down a little faster here. So nothing too crazy. So anyway, how you been, Lucixian?
Chilling, man. Get this. I fucking. Oops, sorry. I paid. Took a girl to dinner, right?
Yeah.
And I paid like almost 200 for the dinner, and the girl hasn't slept with me yet.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So now my question to you adults is, what do I do? Do I demand sex? Do I demand a refund? Or do I at least demand an explanation?
Well, I'm gonna have to err on the side of just because you spend money on a date with a girl that doesn't entitle you to.
Sex.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I said, adults. That's what I said. But she's about this talking shit and second and third dates, and I don't know if I had that sort of time, adults. I mean, I got a vigorous casting schedule and work calls and and practice and daddy's a busy man. So we'll have to
Um,
see.
well, we all have choices we gotta make, I guess, man. Especially when it comes to dating. But the
All right.
important thing is those choices are responsible. So
Speaking
anyway,
of choices, how about this guy building on the low ground as opposed to Rebecca building on the high ground. What about that?
I don't think in the long run it's going to be too big of a deal. Seems like Aiden opted for Reapers early on, so he could get a little mobility scouting, um, and maybe some harassment, some early worker kills. Whereas Rebecca opted for the Marines, played defensively in a little early factory. So we do see that his Hellions come out a little faster, his tech comes out a little faster.
Is he gonna
Um,
be stuck in his base for a while? Rebecca, she.
um, you would think so, but Hellions actually do remarkably well against Reapers, even with their regenerative ability. So
Are they, are
Aiden
they are
seems
they
like
doing mirrored builds right now? That's what it. Well,
um, like I said, these guys are pretty much doing identical builds so far. Just minor variants, tangents in the build. Like I said, he opted for the Reapers, as Rebecca went for the Marines, but his tech did come out a little faster. So we do see that his tech tree is up. He doing that all on the one gas, whereas Aiden was on the two gases already. So um, a little more minerals early on, I would say, despite putting this orbital on the low ground for Aiden, for Rebecca.
hmm. So now is Red stuck in their base now? Who can put on pressure right now? Is everyone just is this like a standoff,
Well, the
a
importance
Hellion
of
standoff, and he's like patrolling just
yeah,
maybe looking for drops.
both these players playing really passive so far, probably looking to get some harassment in once dropships come out. Both players just stockpiling Hellions, it seems, and macroing up.
Are we
Another
gonna see
factory.
some of those baller Hellbite drops, the HTM?
Hellbats are pretty good. Um,
It's true.
but like I was saying about the earlier tech, I think that really benefits the Rebecca, whereas they got their Hellions out faster. So I mean, Aiden's playing defensively as it is, and
Yeah,
just
look at
macro.
him. He got a turret up already. Just I think he's
Yeah,
scared of those Hellbat drops, man. He
Hell
read my mind.
Hellbat drops. Knowing his tech was probably a little faster with those
Oh,
Hellions.
you got an
Banshee
engagement.
Banshees are always a problem. Oh shit.
Oh, that was pretty baller. He lured him into the to the mine up there at the ledge. I like that. Sneaky Rebecca. She's a sneaky devil, or she.
So we do see that the worker lead is relatively the same, both at 35 and sitting on two orbitals.
Oh,
Um,
adults, look at this, adult. She's got, or he. I'm gonna keep saying she until we know her gender. All right. She's got
okay,
a mine up like on each of these ledges right here. She hasn't burrowed the one on the left yet, but the one on the right's already done a little bit of damage, and that's gonna be annoying for like the rest of the game until Red realizes what's going. He's got a Raven already. What's going on?
yeah. I think that Aiden's probably just playing super safe. Like I said, knowing that Rebecca's tech was a little earlier, Banshees can always be, difficult to stop early on, especially in TVT. I think if you don't have your tech out. Aiden put throwing down his third.
Oh,
Um,
we got some Aiden's getting ready to do something funky, but the problem is that Rebecca has seen it coming, so he wants to, but he can't. But can he? We're about to find out.
yeah, we do see this draft headed out for Aiden, our UMCP player. Whereas Rebecca is just maintaining a map presence with these Hellions. Another scouting Hellion taken out by this well placed Widow Mine. I really like the placement of those Widow Mines. Still hasn't burrowed that one on the
We're
left
the right
there.
one, yeah.
Um, but that's genius. Along with these towers, being able to hold those.
Oh man,
Um, this drop coming in, we'll see if it could
and
do anything.
he's taking a third behind this drop, and it's about to get later.
So that drop does have to evacuate and hightail it out of there for now. We'll see if that tries to poke back in there, do a little damage. So this third being turned into an orbital, we'll see if he's able to clear out this Widow Mine anytime soon and take that. In the meantime, our T2P player is just kind of being defensive and maintaining that map presence. Lots of scouting information with those towers and those Widow Mines still. So
Does
also
Rebecca have
throwing down a
Hellbats
third.
yet? Sorry.
Uh, no, but that armory is down, so
Ooh,
I'm sure we'll see those coming out. However, I do think the tank count is much higher for
yeah.
Rebecca, even though that these Hellbats are already out for Aiden.
And she just took out a tank with her Hellions too, so that certainly helped.
Yeah, and these Hellions poking, so we'll see.
But he's got that quick third.
Oh, huge move out actually from our T2P player. We'll see. Maybe trying to set up a contain, knowing that
Well, she
our
knows that.
UMCP player.
Yeah, she sees the third now, and she knows she sniped the tank, so she's like, I'm a little bit farther ahead in tech. Probably got more tanks out. Maybe I could, you know, do the Doom push right here. But is the fact that she doesn't have Hellbats going to be a factor here, or does that matter in TVT?
Well, this air combination, I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. I was just a little baffled by this air combination that Aiden started with. I guess he was a little worried about Banshees or something early on.
Yeah, it looks a little weird. Like a Raven, some Banshees, some point
Well,
defense drones. I
I,
don't know how useful that point defense drone is going to be.
well, I'm just curious
Oh,
as to
okay, okay.
why he
Well,
decided to fit in this Banshee. Maybe thinking he could get some harassment done earlier, but he lost the air battle by getting that, and now
yeah. Well, that is the Banshee. No more back here.
this huge engagement is just that air battle hurts just because of the vision. I mean, these PDDs coming down.
Uh-oh. His what?
I guess sound issues coming down for our
Sound
UMCP
issues.
player.
Let's
Um,
talk about this a little bit about this whole Rebecca issue. Winter, how could you not ask if this is a girl? When you first
well,
meet it, this is like should be all important.
well,
It's
I
like,
mean, maybe it's just a fun tag, like maybe a takeoff of Rebecca Black or something. Because I play like Miley Cyrus and Rebecca Black and all those
I'd
kind
hit
of
it.
people. Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess we're gonna ask him right now.
Right. Yeah. Let's just get it out in the open. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Not
Yes.
casters, no. Well,
Just who's
I
16.
guess I'm kind of curious, I suppose.
Yeah. 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 Don't lie. We're all gentlemen here. All
Well,
right.
well, well I guess I'm only curious because if it's never mind. Anyway,
Yeah. The next
continuing the
question was
action
going to
here.
be picks.
Um, these earlier Hellbats, I mean, Hellbats are really good, but I think getting that
Ooh.
early Banshee and these Hellbats hurt Aiden as to the air battle, air dominance, knowing that
Mm.
TVT is usually in a lot of mech nowadays. It seems
Ooh,
like
he's getting a Thor.
yeah, knowing that splash damage is good against armored units like Vikings, especially, they have a tendency to clump up. Probably opting for those early Thors. We have tanks taking down these back rocks. This is pretty well fortified position. Nothing probably going to get through here. And I think the game is probably going to stabilize. This is just a contain.
Oh,
Lots of action down here.
looks like Rebecca is ahead on everything. That's why she wants to move out here. But
Yeah, pushing this action, really
pushing
using
into tanks. I
well,
don't know.
using the range of those Hellions against the Hellbats, especially with the blue flame upgrade, I think that's
I
pretty
think that's pretty
nice,
good.
pretty
Yeah, I've
sneaky.
heard
Yeah,
good things.
yeah, I think that's a huge debate right now, actually, as to which is better in these mech type engagements. I mean, maybe having a few sprinkled in there, but just mass Hellbats, their range is so limited, and Hellions are still damn good, man. I don't know about you, but Hellion drops, not even Hellbat drops, Hellions or just Hellion run by still do huge damage to my mineral lines, like, or in my poor drones, like.
Yeah, man. If Zerg had Hellions, they'd be taken out of the game. Quite simply put.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
everything good Zerg has is nerfed beyond belief. I was having a discussion about this earlier. Well, no, let's talk about Zerg. Yeah, this is,
yeah. Hold that thought on this
all right,
TBT.
all
We,
right.
we do have some Hellbats harassment coming in, 2 Hellbat drops. Um, See
Oh
if we'll try
no.
to get some harassment down on Rebecca's third or maybe their fourth, or maybe even the main here.